Well, now back to our top story. Closing arguments at the Trump trial wrapping up. As expected, the defense attacked the former president's fixer, Michael Cohen, calling him a liar, followed by the prosecution admitting their star witness has baggage, but that doesn't mean he can't be trusted.
The jury could get the case as early as tomorrow. Joining us now is criminal defense attorney Arthur Aidala. Thank you so much, Arthur, for joining us.
Hi, good evening. How you guys doing?
We're doing pretty well. So prosecutor Joshua Steinglass has resumed closing arguments after a short break. The defense had 3 hours for their closing arguments. Do you think that this is too long, their closing arguments?
Yes, Natasha, you asked me the perfect question, and you know, I don't know, I may be in the minority, but we live in a time where we're so used to constant stimulation. And having, you know, a lawyer stand in front of a podium, which is what my understanding is basically took place, you know, pointing to some screens for 3 hours and then taking a little lunch break and then someone else coming in for 5 or 6 hours, that's torture. You know, that's really rough, especially after they've heard, you know, a lot of evidence. And according to everyone, I mean, I was only in the courtroom one day, but for others who were there constantly, you know, they were diligent jury. They paid attention. They took notes. So, yeah, like a 10 or 12-hour summation day, that's a rough public service.
Right. So they're coming off the long weekend. You had the long day today where they agreed to stay late. How do you envision it going from here? When do you think we could be potentially seeing a verdict, given all of that and how long they've been taking part in this trial at this point?
Well, tomorrow morning, the judge will charge the jury. That usually takes about an hour. And I do not think that a jury will swiftly, totally convict a former president of the United States. I think, and someone who is the presumptive Republican nominee. So I think even if they took a vote and it was a 12-0 to convict, I still think they would take their time and review the evidence because they realize, you know, the impact, the historical impact of what their verdict is going to be. So, you know, I don't see a swift verdict here. You know, I know people have commented, oh, the jury seem like they get along so well. Well, they are probably getting along so well because they're not supposed to be talking about any of the facts of the case. It's when they get into that room and then they really lay their cards down on the table that you see, you know, who's going to be friendly with who and what alliances form in the jury room.
Yeah. As you know, Trump did not take the stand in his own defense. What do you make of that decision, especially in light that he said he wanted to? Do you think the jury's going to hold that against him?
It's human nature to want to hear what someone who's accused of something says. I mean, imagine if you have a child and the child like broke something and you say, well, did you break it or did your brother break it? And the client says, the kid says, well, mom, you know, it's up to you to prove who did it and who didn't do it. You're gonna assume there's a degree of guilt there. But the judge is going to give the jurors a very strong, powerful charge tomorrow, saying you cannot hold that against him, that the defense doesn't have to call any witnesses. The judge said this in the beginning, and he's going to say it again at the end. And so I don't know. When you do put a defendant on the stand, it kind of switches the burden, and all of a sudden jurors go from the burden of proof is on the plaintiff or on the prosecutor to, well, who did I believe more? And as a defense attorney or a defendant, you don't want that.
All right, Arthur Aidala, thank you so much. Appreciate you joining us.